Hey everybody, it's Mrs. C and I am here doing translations with I Have Friends. Hello all my friends, say hello.
Hello.
Hey, okay, so what we decided, we are going to do a little screencast on translating because you know what, I gotta say a lot of people have a hard time translating. So let's just actually start. This is like a let's play video, but it's a let's translate video.
Yeah.
It's not as much fun as the Minecraft ones, I gotta say, or the Halo, but it'll do. So let's do first 5 less than a number. And I'm gonna tell you all this little word less screws up more people. He's got it. All right, let's hear. What do you think you're supposed to do?
5 less than a number, so
Yes.
it would,
Well, oh yeah, he wants the pen.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, he's taking the pen.
So you do that.
Oh. All right, now, -5 in. Let's think. Is that 5 less than a number, or is that a -5 times a number? You know what I'm thinking? I think that's a -5 times a number. But you know what? I have to say, give me this, because I only have to change one little thing.
I know.
I'm going to get my eraser, and I'm going to, wow, that's a very big eraser tool. I'm going to take that down a bit. Wow. Okay. Now, when we do 5 less than a number, we do want to do a -5, a -5. But since it's 5 less than a number, we want to put something in front, meaning take away. And what's going to go in front is that thing I just erased.
The number.
The number.
And -5.
Look at that. All right, so this is the number one all-time biggest mistake in translations. To screw up the 5 less than a number would be written in -5. So anytime you see that less, or sometimes the word more, we have that kind of a switch in the order that you hear it. We didn't write the 5 first, we wrote the other letter first, the other number, the letter, but then the number. We wrote the number first, but we put it in the back. All right, so now let's go down to number 2. 3 times the sum of a number and 12. Let's break this down for a minute. Let's do a color change.
I think I know this one. I'm going to try
Now, let me just ask you first. What does the word sum mean?
I know it's adding.
Okay, adding. Do you agree adding?
Yeah.
Do you agree adding?
Yes.
You are correct. We're going to be adding something. And what we're going to be adding is whatever it said we were finding the sum of. And we're finding the sum of what?
Well, the
It says right there,
Number
a
and
number and 12. And if I'm supposed to be adding them, then I would actually put the number plus 12. But it was, look at this, 3 times. How do I times the number plus 12?
You put parentheses around it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
You're right. You would put parentheses around it. That says keep them together. And then what's got to go in the front?
The 3.
The 3. That is,
Like,
we did it.
I was doing a problem similar to this in class where it said twice instead of 3.
Yep.
And what I did is I put a 2 and then parentheses and then put the whatever was in there.
Oh my gosh, that's so well said. He's going to take all my fans. He could open his own channel. That's good. Don't you compete. No competing. Okay, let's try. I'm going to move this up a little bit. Let's try this one. 10 more. Whoa, more. There it is. Not less, but this time it's more.
Adding.
10 more. Yes, adding, but that more and that less is telling us the order is going to go a little bit wiggly here. So I'm not going to write a 10 plus. I am going to write plus 10 in the back because I'm adding 10 to something. And there's where the 10 goes in the back, just like if we come back up here. Do you remember the 5? The 5 went in the back. It didn't move, the marker didn't go. The 5 went in the back because it was 5 less. Now we've got the 10 more going in the back. How do we write a quotient? Quotient of C and 3. Quotient.
Oh, I know.
What is quotient?
I think you put C over 3.
Yo, wow. C over 3. Quotient means the answer you get when you divide. We used to, back in the baby days, we used to use that symbol. Do you remember it? Yeah. The little division symbol.
Yeah.
Now, we actually have graduated. We're a little more advanced, and we use the division bar to represent division. And so we would write C over 3. Let me erase this line. Erase all. Oh, now the eraser tool's too small. You know, it's either too small, it's too big. It's never just right. Okay, so then it would be C over 3 plus 10. That is 10 more than the quotient of C and 3. All right, now, let's try another one. How about red?
Yeah.
2 increased by 6 times a number. 2 is being increased by. How do we write 2 increased by?
Already you know that there's not parentheses because it's not, it's increased, which is adding.
Just adding. So 2
It'd be 2
2 plus.
plus
6
6 times
n.
a number, 6n, you got it.
And that's final, yeah.
That is final. It's like straightforward, no switching the order. 2 is being increased by 6 times the number. Let's go on 2/3, number 5. 2/3.
I got that one.
How are you going to write 2/3?
I think you put 2, then a slash 3.
There you go, the classic 2/3. How do we write 2/3 of a number?
Then you put the whatever number you want, like n and then minus 11.
You got it. My gosh, you guys are good. 2/3 n, meaning 2/3 of n. That's my number of. Classic word that means multiply. So with letters and numbers, when they are touching, they're next to each other, that means that they're multiplying. And just the straightforward minus. I love the minus. I love the plus because it's just, you just write it. If it says minus, you write minus. If it says plus, you write plus. And then the good old 11, final answer, 2/3 n minus 11.
And one thing I also learned, when I started new on translations, I thought we had to solve them.
Oh, yeah, like you might think, okay, I did this, now what am I supposed to do to them?
Yeah.
There's no equation, there's no equal sign, so there's nothing we can do to these. These are expressions. Good one. Yeah, a lot of people got confused with that. All right, let's try number 6. We're flying. Let's do purple. Twice the difference between C and 4. Oh, let's just give a moment. Let's just think about this. Twice the difference between C and 4.
Well, this one kind of sounds weird because it's 2. I think you put the parentheses
You do. Now, how did you know to put parentheses?
twice. Twice is 2 on parentheses.
Okay, twice, and then you want me to put parentheses? I better make them big because I have a feeling we got to put some more than one thing
Yeah.
in there. Okay, the difference? What's that mean?
Subtraction.
It does. I'm subtracting something. Twice the difference between
C and 4.
C and 4. So on this side C, and on that side 4. There it is. Twice the difference between C and 4. Now, if you had to do if you had to actually do this problem, I remember you said I thought we were supposed to solve it.
Yeah.
The distributive property is what you would do to start to break it up. But nobody's asking us to, so let's get rid of that. Okay, we don't want to do that because nobody said to. Look how, wow, we're moving. We should move this fast in class. All right, the product. Oh, this is a long one. The product means to?
Divide.
No.
Multiply.
What?
Multiply.
Oh!
Yes.
I thought a quotient.
What quotient means
Yeah.
to divide. Product means to multiply. How do we write the product of 9 and a number?
I got this one.
You got this one, go.
9n
Yes, there's the product of 9 and a number.
minus, we'll subtract 7.
Decreased minus by 7. 7. There it is. Wow, a lot of words for something as little as that. 9 times a number, 9n minus 7. Let's keep moving. Let's not stop. Let's do a color. Pick a color. Let's see our choices.
Let's do a brownish.
Let's do a brownish. You know, I never do a brownish. A cafe, as they say. Let's do some cafe. I'd like a cafe right now.
I think
Okay.
I got
We'd
this
all
one.
like a Keurig right now. Have a little cafe. All right. Go for it. We're going to do 6
All right.
times a number plus 7 times the number.
I think it's 6, multiplication symbol, then n.
Can you do it without doing a multiplication symbol so I could write less? Because I haven't had my cafe and I'm getting tired. Can
All
we
right.
write 6 times a
6.
number?
6, n,
Oh, there it is. So much faster for me. Thank you. 6 times a number
plus 7,
plus 7
and then
times the number.
and then basically the same thing. Put the number there, right near.
Boom. Right there. Boom. Now, they are like terms. I could actually combine them. 6 and 7 is 13 and write 13n, but it didn't say 13n. It said 6 times a number plus 7 times the number. I leave it like that. And I move on to the next one. I'm liking the cafe. I think
I
we
think
should stick.
I think I can get the next one.
Let's do okay. A number increased by twice the number, similar to the one above it.
Well, it's a number, so it's obviously could be N, X, B, C, K.
Which would you like? We've done N a lot.
Let's
Shall
do-
we do
let's do
something
K.
different?
Let's do a K.
Let's do a K. K is really just, it doesn't get the credit it deserves for
Yeah.
being a letter. Okay, in algebra, we don't use it much.
Increase, which is, I think, adding?
It absolutely
Yes.
is.
By twice, so it's 2 parentheses.
Can we do it without the parentheses? You guys are making me work too hard.
Yeah.
it
Just put
without
a, just put a number.
Well, what letter did you pick?
Okay.
It said twice the number, meaning the number you started with, so it would be plus 2K. So you do a number increased by twice the number, K plus 2K. Makes sense, right? Okay. Let's try one more with cafe. 1/4 times a number increased by 11. Who's feeling
I
okay
got
with
this
this
one.
I think I can get this one.
Okay.
1/4.
Ooh, 1/4, the good old 1/4.
1/4 n
1/4. He's back to classic N. N.
plus 7.
Well, you know, unless it
Oh,
says 11.
11.
If it says 11, we'll do 11.
I couldn't see that.
Plus, oh, he's blaming me that I am blocking the screen a little bit. Okay, plus 11. That is correct. 7 was good. Had it been a 7, then we would have been awesome. Okay, let's do the last two. Let's pick another color. Let's pick a color. What are we feeling?
Pink.
Yeah, pink.
Oh,
I'll
pink.
go with
Rosa. Rosa. Rrr. Okay, we're doing a rrr. Rosa. Okay, we're doing a little, we're intermingling Spanish with math together, cross-curricular.
Great, one
Here
class-
we go.
Only good at
All
one of
right,
those.
that's it. We've got the quotient
Oh,
again.
I know this one.
All right, now you had said something, you'd slipped up the last
All
time,
right,
so here we go.
redeem myself?
Go
here?
for it with Rosa.
Okay.
Let's go.
So the quotient, which is okay, so it's let's give it an L
So
over
he's going with an L.
an L over 3.
The quotient, yes, of, oh, that's a pretty Rosa, isn't it? The quotient of a number and 3 would be, he's doing L. Making me work here, that's tricky. L over 3. Okay.
L over 3.
Decreased
Decreased by 5.
by 5.
Minus 5.
Minus 5, there it is. Very nice. And a pretty color, too. L over 3 minus 5. And oh boy, we don't have a whole lot of room. So let me do a little something I do a lot. What I do here is I change my color. Actually, I'll go over to, what is this? Hang on. Big.
Try crossing out the.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. Look at that. Okay.
Big
Right.
space.
Big space. Nice black space. Nice. And then what I like to do, the Rosa is going to look so cool with this.
Oh, true.
Look at, ready? So
Imagine
go with the Rosa right there. Oh yeah, look at that.
oh
Now
my.
that's a bit of a big font. So
Yeah.
we'll bring that down. And everybody's like, do we really need to be listening to this? You know what? Suck it up, deal with it.
We-
Okay, here we go. We make this look easy. So 12 times the sum of a number and 5 times the number.
I think I got this. Can I try this?
Do we want to let him try?
Should we let me?
Let him try.
All right,
Okay,
all right,
we're going to let him try.
All right. This time we're
What
gonna.
number? Give us a letter.
All right. We're gonna use an E this time.
An E. Oh,
E.
E is special in math.
Yeah.
That's the natural log, by the way. We'll get into that in a few
Equation.
years. E. Okay. So,
Okay.
okay, go for it.
12. So
We got a
12,
12.
obviously.
Look at that color. Look at that.
Oh, that is great.
That's right. Right there, 12.
12 times.
Times the
I think we'll put a
sum.
parentheses.
We do.
Yes.
Bing, 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 bing.
The sum of a number, so add addition, obviously.
You see sum.
Yeah.
Adding.
And number.
You said E.
Yeah.
Okay,
put
so
an
it's
E.
the sum of a number, E.
And 5 again.
5 times the number. 5. 5 times the number.
Okay, so 5 again. 5E.
It is 5e. That's 5 times the number. It's the sum. It's 12 times the sum of e plus 5e.
Okay.
And that was period at the end of that. Boom. Right
Yeah.
there. 12 times e plus 5e. And that's it. You know what? We finished. We did it.
Yeah.
We rocked this. Let me tell you. Yes. All right, now. I hope this helped everybody.
Okay.
These guys did an awesome job. And if it helped you, that's awesome. And if it didn't, well, we'll just make another one in the future. And until we see you again, we will see you. Where did they see? We see you. We see you on the flip side.
Yeah.
Later.